Hi, I'm Amanda,
And I'm Ashley.
and welcome to our channel.
The Adventures of Amanda and Ashley. Broadway is one of our many shared interests, Broadway/musical theater. And while we like a lot of the same things in regards to that topic, we wanted to see how much our opinions differed on it. So today we're doing a This or That Broadway edition video.
Okay.
So basically what we'll be doing is just putting two different things against each other, so this or that, and then we'll each pick one and see how our opinions match up.
First up, we're doing a bunch of shows. So the first one is Bandstand or Miss Saigon. Okay. I like both. I do. I don't really know. I feel inclined more towards Miss Saigon at the moment for whatever reason.
So Miss Saigon was our first show that we saw on Broadway, and then Bandstand was the only other show that we saw on Broadway. It's my all-time favorite show, so no surprises here.
Next is Newsies or West Side Story, which is harder than Bandstand or Miss Saigon, in my opinion.
I've had time to reflect on this.
I have too.
This is not as difficult anymore as it once was.
I think that this, I don't, okay. I pick West Side Story.
I also pick West Side Story.
So I think, because Newsies used to be
Newsies used to be my second favorite.
Newsies used to be my favorite, even though I've only seen like a regional one in person, but like watched like Newsies live enough. But after watching Lyric Opera's West Side Story 4 times,
It's the best West Side Story that ever
I have to go
happened.
with West Side Story.
Corey Codd's version of Maria and Michaela Bennett, Somewhere.
Cries.
Also the Somewhere ballet scene.
Cinderella or Anastasia?
Important to note. This is Rodgers and Hammerstein's
Oh.
Cinderella, so it's not, the same.
It's not Disney Cinderella with like Prince Charming and like the mice.
There are mice.
I mean, yeah, they're still animals, but like there are like minor changes to the story that make it different.
I think it's better than story-wise.
Yeah, I think Rodgers
Than
and
the Disney
Hammerstein's Cinderella is better story-wise. Okay. Cinderella. Although I feel like I might like some of the music.
I think I
Anastasia better.
Yeah, I think I like some of the music better from Anastasia,
Anastasia,
but
but
as a whole, I like
Cinderella more.
Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Yeah.
Next is Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen. I feel like it's kind of unfair because I've seen all of Dear Evan Hansen in person, whereas we were late to Hamilton and missed like the first 3 songs. I mean, I know what happens in both, but this is hard as well.
Oh no.
I don't know. I have to pick. Okay.
If I'm gonna base this on my feelings as of the production as a whole and everything in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hamilton, yeah. It has more, so I feel like, because it has really great, obviously, music and lyrics, so those are really creative and well done.
And we're just big dance fans.
Right.
So like
there's dance in
lots of
Hamilton.
dance in
and there's
Hamilton.
no
dance in Dear Evan Hansen.
No, they have some sort of choreography, but it's not like dance choreography.
Right. It's like
And like I
directly-
like the mental health aspect of Dear Evan Hansen, and they have some really good songs. But I feel just like Hamilton as a production as a whole, it's like there's the lighting and the set design,
Yeah.
and then like more metaphorical things.
Like the bullet as a person.
Yeah. So the next one is Chicago or Hello Dolly. This one's easy.
This is the easiest one yet.
That's the second easiest one for me. Pretty sure we're answering the same.
Okay. Hello, Dolly.
Yes. So we went to see the national tour of Hello Dolly last year in like November, And we wanted to see it just because we wanted to see it, and it's a classic. And that would be pretty much maybe our only chance to ever see it on a live stage. But we were sold to see it when we heard that one of our fellow Filipinos, Julian de Guzman, was joining the national tour cast as an ensemble member and understudy for Barnaby. And you know, we always have to support our fellow Filipinos, and we loved him in Newsies, Newsies Live. We haven't seen him in Newsies in a live production, but so we decided to go see it, and we got to meet him at the stage door afterwards. Both times we went to see the show, so that was really cool, and just getting to see Filipinos on stage is always a big plus.
Especially when it's not like, obviously we saw a lot of Filipinos on stage in Miss Saigon, both when we went on Broadway and when we saw the national tour. But
that's more of a given.
Yeah.
Hello Dolly, I don't know. She was definitely the only Filipino.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if it's the only Asian, probably, but it's just really cool to see that.
Also then when we found out, I don't know if we found out about Julian before or after we found out that Jess LaPrada was going to be Barnaby. But like, we have been watching Jess since he was on So You Think You Dance. So we were like, definitely have to go to Hello Dolly now, like gotta watch Jess and Julian.
And we didn't really have like a lot of expectations going in or anything like that, but like coming out of it, especially just not really expecting anything from it, it was just really well done and so good, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would.
We're on 2 songs.
So the first matchup we have is Movie in My Mind from Miss Saigon or On My Own from Les Miserables.
Yep, once you said, I'm gonna write a little note, I was like, I'm gonna draw the Filipino flag.
I mean, it's just...
I like both, I do. On My
Yeah.
Own's probably definitely one of my favorite Les Mis songs.
Right. But this song is so good, and even though Posada and Ridgeline Go, they're also just so good.
I just feel like it's more sentimental
and they're
to
Filipino,
us.
And I like On My Own, but...
Her voice from The Little Mermaid, which is only
Broadway
in
production.
the musical version, so if you haven't watched or listened to the cast recording, you have no idea what we're talking about. Or Proud of Your Boy from Aladdin.
Also the musical stage production.
But it was supposed to be in the original movie, they just cut it.
Yes, it was. Okay, I'll work best next time.
Her voice.
Corey Cott, please sing this.
I'm
That's all I
sorry,
have to say.
Adam. OG Aladdin. Also Filipino. We still love you. But like, her voice is like the best Disney Prince song I've ever heard.
Yes, yes it is.
So please put it in the live action movie Alan Menken.
So next is These Palace Walls, also from Aladdin, the musical, or Home from Beauty and the Beast, the musical.
These
Yep.
Palace Walls.
Sorry, Susan.
OG Belle on Broadway. But like,
These Palace Walls is just a really good I Want song for Jasmine. And we love Courtney Reed.
So Much Better from Legally Blonde or Fearless from Mean Girls. Either way, I wish I had a pink marker for this.
Oh. Okay, ready?
Okay. So
Yeah.
much better.
If I wanted to be really specific, I would say So Much Better by Dan DeLuca from Pronoun Showdown.
Shout out to Abby and Kim.
But that's not actually how it is in the show. So
But I still like so much.
Yeah.
I just like So Much Better than Fearless.
you like so much better than Fearless.
Okay, next is Elegance from Hello Dolly or The Night They Invented Champagne from Gigi. Took both of these as like trying to be fancy,
fun,
fun,
upbeat
songs from old musicals.
Yep.
First Hello Dolly song we heard in full at Broadway and Chicago concert.
Okay, so the next one is Tonight from West Side Story, or Last Night of the World from Miss Saigon. Kind of both love songs.
Kind of sad love songs, like
Yeah.
bittersweet.
Okay. Yes. But preferably Corey Cott and Michaela Bennett's version from Lyric Opera's West Side Story. Pretty much anything from that production of West Side Story. Everything from that production of West Side Story. Please bring it back. I know it's not going to happen, but I want it to happen.
Okay, up next we have a few character matchups, starting with Rip from West Side Story or Davy from Newsies, both of whom are sort of like sidekicks to the
Main characters. Okay.
Not really a contest.
Sorry.
Davy.
Also, Brett Thiel as Riff in West Side Story, a lyric opera. First time I really was just like, I never disliked Riff as a character, but it was just like,
He never seemed that strong of a character.
I'm really liking Riff. And I think a lot of that had to do with how Brett portrayed him. Because before that, we'd only seen the movie.
Bless from Newsies or Gavroche from Movies was kind of just jokingly sticking the two kids in there from.
Oh.
Oh, I just
I
thought
don't know
of
if
a
I'm
joke.
spelling this right.
Oh, I don't know how. I already wrote him down. I'm not changing my answer.
Did I spell this right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I was thinking about. See, when this was my instinct to write. This was like rapid fire answer. Because he's funny.
Right, I mean, that's just funny, but it's just like, I feel like
Yeah, but now I'm like, oh, Gavroche,
Gavroche
like
was so dedicated and committed, and he's
that kid.
what
So like,
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney was
Gavroche.
next is Kim from Miss Saigon or Anya from Anastasia, which seems like a weird matchup, but like when we were thinking of them, we realized that they're both kind of like
Lost,
characters.
like one's
poor,
literally lost.
like kind of orphaned, poor characters who are kind of just looking to find themselves and like what they want out of life. So then we're like, oh, that's not a bad matchup actually.
I had to
Purposely written like
I had to
this.
give all the shout outs to all the Filipinos who played Kim.
Yes.
Like big production, Broadway.
Purposely wrote it
Yes,
like
and-
this, as if, Chris is yelling. Okay, last of the characters is the battle of egotistical people.
So Donnie Nowitzki from Bandstand, or Alexander Hamilton from Hamilton. I should have just started writing lyrics. Oh.
It's greater than Frank Sinatra. If you've never listened to Bandstand before, then you won't
Just
get
listen to the self-titled song of
Donnie
Donnie Nowitzki. It's great.
it. We've got
A bonus round.
2 bonus ones.
The first one is the battle of the Broadway Jack Kellys, Corey Cott, the second Jack Kelly on Broadway, and Jeremy Jordan, the original Jack Kelly on Broadway, who was replaced by the aforementioned Corey Cott. I'm sure nobody can guess what my answer is. I wasn't sure what your answer was.
You've already asked me this on it. I've already answered this question on Instagram.
Maybe if this was before like West Side Story, maybe that's when I really wouldn't know.
I can't
Your
answer this
answer.
question based on Jack Kelly solely because I've never seen chorus of Jack Kelly. So it's just an overall.
I was
Corey
always
is
going to
Jeremy.
pick Tori. Just
I still
I
love
love Jeremy. Yes. Let's come back to Supergirl, so we get Win back, and that's great. I just, you know. And the last one is a dance scene matchup. So Dance at the Gym from West Side Story or Seize the Day from Newsies. Both shows that have tremendous choreography that we love.
It's too hard.
It is hard, but I think
Because we've seen the original choreography, not just in the movie. We saw it in person.
Oh, yeah.
At Lyric Opera, so that makes a difference. Because most people haven't seen it in person.
That's high.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah. If we were talking about shows as a whole, though, I think
Well, yeah, because we did do Newsies versus West Side Story.
I meant like shows as a whole in a choreographic sense.
Oh.
I would probably pick West Side Story, but the specific scene
Turns on a page.
is
At the end, Michael Tomasky and Newsies Live.
Yes.
My favorite dancer. Alright, so that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. Comment if you want to comment on
Tell
our
us all about
choices.
your favorite Broadway
Answer
things.
them for you, because that would be interesting to see. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Bye.